Saw that the West rankings 10th. Still, a lot of season left. You want to get in those top and get into West regionals. But how nice it is to see that recognition. Others noticing just what you guys have accomplished so far.
Yeah, we're excited about the ranking. It's been a while, so it's good to be back. And our guys have worked extremely hard, and they're playing well together on the defensive end, especially. And I think that's paying off for them. And it's showing some. It's showing up in the rankings. It's showing up in our win-loss column. Showing up with our fans. Everybody's excited right now.
In past years, when you guys have had those very dominant teams, you would look at that home record, and it was the times when you guys would never lose at home. And looking at the home record right now, it's 7-0. What does that say about this year's team?
Yeah, we're proud of our unblemished home record right now in Lumberjack Arena. That has a lot to do with the fans, number one. But yeah, you look at years past, and when we're undefeated or have one or two losses at home, it's a good recipe for a championship in that we have to travel, and traveling is not easy to do out of Humboldt. To be on the road, play in LA, play in the Bay Area, and typically if you split on the road and win them all at home, you're going to be right there competing for a championship.
No matter what, you're getting a win against Pomona, what they do, it says a lot. Obviously, got to feel good about that. But is there a point so far this season where you felt like, hey, this is going to be a real good season?
I thought the Chico State win was a significant win at home, and to be able to achieve that early in the season in December certainly was a benchmark for us, knowing that all right, we're going to be able to compete, and we're going to be able to play games to where we're going to have chances to win down the stretch, whether we're ahead or we're behind during a game, just because we have the firepower. And I think collectively we can play a little defense right now, so that's a real positive. Leading the league in scoring, certainly we're proud of, and that's kind of a trademark of our Lumberjack basketball. So we've got that going again. We've got some guys that can shoot the ball. Got J.E. scoring the ball inside, so we have a nice balance.
Another good team coming in to Lumberjack Arena this week on Thursday with Los Angeles. What have you seen so far from them?
That's an excellent team. They're very, very good, and they're very deep. They'll platoon system, similar to what we did earlier this year. We go 5 in, 5 out, their substitutions. So they go deep in the bench. They try to wear you out and play full court pressing. So as far as fans go, it's going to be exciting to watch. It's going to be up-tempo type of basketball. Hopefully we can limit our turnovers and play fundamental as much as we can against that pressure. They're going to get out and deny lanes. They're going to be very physical, and they're extremely athletic. So they're going to match our athleticism. They're going to try to match our tempo, and it should be a very exciting game.
Even the plays the better defense gets the victory on Thursday.
I would say, that's always the bottom line, especially in a big game like this. They're right there with us in the conference standings, and they've beaten some very good opponents this year. We've done the same, so I'm just happy to be home. I think our guys are excited to play in front of our fans right now.
Throughout the season, you have those non-league games, some of them not the most competitive, but at the same time, a victory, and also getting the guys in there. How important was it, getting more playing time for players maybe wouldn't get playing time if it was a much closer game?
Yeah, by design, we scheduled a lot of basketball games this year. We had the 3 non-counters that were the Division I opponents, North Texas, University of Hawaii, Fresno State. Those games gave us a lot of experience playing at a very high level. Then we played some other teams that the competition level wasn't up to standard, I guess you'd say, lower level colleges, and so we've had kind of a balance that way with all of the games that we've played this year. But having all that experience, being able to play a lot of players, a lot of minutes up until right now, I think has benefited the program.
Okay. I don't know if you want to comment during the break. Some former Lumberjack assistants getting in trouble with the law, not from the legal standpoint, but is there things that you could say to them, or kind of say hopefully that things get better for those individuals?
Yeah, that's a situation where we're concerned about their families. We're talking about 2 young guys and that are fathers and their families, and obviously that's our number one concern until all the legalities come out and things play out. Really, I don't know as much as anybody regular reader of the newspaper. So we're minute by minute watching and making sure there's any kind of support going towards those families at this point.
All right.
I have a quick question for you. Jamarlin Jackson made his debut, made some good numbers there on our stat sheet. So can you give us a word on him and how he's looking, joining the season halfway through?
Jamarlin's our Christmas present. He's excellent. He's a pleasure to be around, and having him come aboard right at the right time, right here as the conference really ramps up, certainly gives us depth at the point guard position, and he can really score the ball. And he knows his role right now. He's a backup guard, and he's embraced that. And we're excited to have him on the roster as far as just a great teammate, and like I said, a little bit of a Christmas present. He can give you a little bit of a gift, making he can make some baskets.
Oh, thanks, Coach.
Where's he from?
Originally, I think he's from
He's from Arkansas originally.
Arkansas,
Arkansas originally,
Yeah.
and then went to
Mendocino.
Mendocino.
And he scored 20-something a game down